Hi guys, and welcome to Word of the Day Wednesdays. I am Nicole D. Miller, author of Stories for the Urban Soul. I'm trying to do the whole live both on Facebook and on IG. So if you see me like switching, that's why. Thank you guys for joining. Word of the Day Wednesdays is a time where I elaborate or expound on the latest blog post. So as I shared before, I'm doing a series of entrepreneurs featuring different entrepreneurs on my blog, betterthanwine.net. You can read all blog posts at NicoleDMiller.com. And it's been really cool doing this series because I'm an entrepreneur, but I'm learning from other entrepreneurs. I feel like we can always learn from each other. So I'm picking up like tips and things that they're sharing in their journey of entrepreneurship. But let me rewind. So, Nicole D. Miller, author of Stories for the Urban Soul, compilation of Black stories depicting us. They have our culture, our swag, our music, our language, our clothes, all that good stuff. Relatable topics such as heartbreak, relationship stuff, dating, marriage, divorce, parenting, friendships, social justice issues, a host of things. So if you're looking for something heartwarming, heartfelt, genuine, and encouraging, a spiritual undertone, faith-based, check me out, Stories for the Urban Soul, NicoleDMiller.com. If you like the book, please put up an Amazon review. I need those reviews. Okay, guys, let's get started. So the latest blog post is by Candra Evans. I was so touched that she agreed to do this feature, you guys, because Candra, it's funny, like I've known her for years, and I literally connected with her through a mutual friend through her blog. I got hit to her blog. So for us to be full circle all these years later, featuring her in my blog, we're both small business owners now. I love that. I love how God connects you to people and you relate to them in various seasons, even if you're far away. Like she's out of the city, so she's in Cincinnati. So anyways, talking to Candra, there were a few things that stood out to me about her story. One of them I thought was so cool was just her getting started in her business. She was encouraged by her husband who had experience with entrepreneurship. And because I know Candra's story of waiting to marry the right person, it hit me even harder. Like, wow, because she's with the right person, she's walking in purpose. And when she has this juncture in her career, he's able to speak into that and help her keep moving forward and give her the next direction. So I really love that about her story. Another thing that stood out when I asked her, what are some qualities that you think entrepreneurs need? Some of the qualities were to be disciplined, to be consistent, to have faith, and self-care. I thought self-care was interesting. I just did an interview with Portia, and you guys will see me posting about that soon when it's released. Portia Booker. She has a podcast called Groove with Portia, and we talked about self-care too. I think as entrepreneurs, we get so caught up in the grind, we get so caught up in building, we get so caught up in the vision and what we're doing that sometimes we neglect ourselves. So Candra bringing that back to us, or me, to my awareness, I thought was awesome. I did ask her about what support groups she has that have helped her in her journey. She mentioned Mordar Entrepreneurship Academy, and they're located in Cincinnati. It's spelled MORTAR. It's a 15-week course for new and future business owners. So that has been really helpful for her, and I think that's just confirming that we all need help. We all need community and support. Like, no one is an island, So anyways, I asked her also about like challenges in her business, and she just mentioned like, yeah, you always have challenges as an entrepreneur, like continuous challenges. And for her, she said she had to stop comparing herself to other startups that kind of became successful overnight. I thought that was a really good tip, because how often do we want to compare ourselves with people in our same field, or with our peers, or people around us that are kind of doing something similar, right? And we can be frustrated when they're like popping off and we're not, and then we lose out, because then we get distracted and we don't fulfill the purpose we're supposed to be fulfilling. So that was definitely a good one. I could relate to that. She is the owner of Abundantly You Bath and Body. So they make vegan natural products. So you guys definitely want to check her out. Her website is aybath.com. So go on aybath.com. Show Candra some love. Look at her products. Support our small business owners. And she also talked about, if you're interested in entrepreneurship, like some advice that she would give you is understanding that there are going to be emotional highs and lows, but getting to know your customers, making great products, learning and investing in customer service is crucial. So I love that we got some meaty, really good tips from Candra. I didn't want to give you guys everything, but those are just some nuggets. If you're interested in entrepreneurship, if you're a little bit nervous, and I know Candra works in government and still full-time, so she has a unique perspective, check out her story at NicoleDMiller.com. That is all I'm going to share with you guys. I will let you know I have, and I'm so excited, an upcoming virtual book launch, you guys. This is happening. It is January 22nd at 7 p.m. So it's going to be on Zoom. I probably will IG Live it as well. But go on my IG Live, Facebook, check out the Zoom link. It's in my link tree. So the link tree is on my profile, in my IG. And definitely mark your calendar. We are going to discuss my new ebook, Self-Publishing 101, Everything You Need to Know from One Author to Another. So this book is for those of you who know one day you're going to be a published author, and you're going to go the self-publishing route. This book is for you if you've got your manuscript done, you just kind of don't know the next steps, you want to self-publish, you don't know the next steps. This book is for you if you just started your book, but you know you're going to be self-publishing. I'm just giving you some tips and tricks on things that I've done. I shouldn't say tricks, but some tips. Things that I've done and learned and had to learn through my journey. So it could be a good resource for you, and it'll be available on my website at the book launch. So tune in, and I hope to see you guys there. Again, my name is Nicole D. Miller, author of Stories for the Urban Soul. You can find me on my website, NicoleDMiller.com. I blog every week. There's a new post every Monday, betterthanwine.net. You can find me on IG, Nicole.DMiller. My Facebook business page, facebook.com/HCOHB. You can even find me on Twitter sometimes, you guys. Sometimes I'm randomly tweeting stuff. Hey, Seth, how are you? And that's at Nicole D. Miller. I'm even on LinkedIn, you guys. So thank you for tuning in to our Word of the Day Wednesdays. All of my Word of the Day Wednesdays are on my YouTube page. So if you ever miss my Word of the Day Wednesdays, just run it back on my YouTube page. Thanks and have a good night.